Hey everybody, welcome to the Distinctive Agent Show. Today I want to share with you how I made 7 appointments in just 3 hours. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. So a bit of a hook. I did make 7 appointments in 3 hours, but really, frankly, honestly, I think you can probably actually do much better than that. And so I want to share with you sort of my process for scheduling appointments. And really, this can work for anything. It's really just prospecting, right? I mean, that's really what we're talking about. And so I follow a 5-step process, and today we're going to go through it one by one. So let's get started. All right, so let's clarify intention, right? My intent is to create a very, very high valuable time where I'm actually able to prospect, not the dreaded cold call prospect, but I'm talking about the high value, like, this is amazing, this is so much fun, I can't hardly stand it, right? That's the prospecting that I'm talking about. All right, so number one on the list, and you know this, you got to schedule it. It has got to be a block of time. There are 2 different schools of thought here. There is no right or wrong answer. Here's the bottom line, though. It's got to be on your schedule. Some people love just doing that. Hey, listen, I'm going to do it an hour a day. Makes the doctor, I don't know, whatever the saying is. Bottom line, you got to schedule it. If you're that person that just wants to do small chunks at a time, great. I will tell you, I see much better success for those people who say, gosh, you know what, instead of doing it once a day for an hour, maybe I'm going to break it into 3 days, but I'm going to do it 3 hours. Couple of reasons for why that is. Number one, you have a greater period of time. But number 2, you get into flow, baby. You get into flow. That's number 1. Make sure you book it. Number 2, your environment matters. Oh my gosh, how many times? We're going to have some fun with this, okay? So imagine for a second, you're like, okay, so it's all right, it's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to go and I'm going to do my calls. Oh, God, my water bottle. I need to go fill up my water bottle. And you go back and you fill up your water bottle. It's about 9:03, right? It's all good. And you get down, you're like, I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. So you need to take a couple minutes and you get a snack and, am I good? I look okay? Oh gosh, you know what? I could see a reflection. Gosh, I don't know. You follow what I'm saying right now? Like, isn't it funny? Oh, potty break. Gotta go do that. It is so funny to me. We all do it. Like, I'm as guilty as anybody. Here's the bottom line. Your environment has to be conducive, right? You've got to have that thing where you're standing up, right? I'm standing up right now. There's a difference between standing up and sitting down, even when you're making phone calls. You've got to have the lighting that you want. Have a plant if that's your thing. Have a mirror up there so that you can see yourself smiling. Get yourself jacked up. If you need music, play some dang music, right? Your environment really, really matters. All right, number 3, practice and prepare. Practice and prepare. Practice and prepare. Folks, I want to do a little thing for you. All right? I know everybody's like, oh, the scripts. Oh, the role play. Oh, this is brutal. Imagine for a second, your average sales price is, I'm going to go low, right? Let's just say it's $500,000. Your average commission rate is 3%. That's $15,000. So imagine for a second, you pick up the phone and you call and you go, hey, John. Hey, John. Hey, I know. Yeah, it's Todd. Oh, no. I sold your home. No, I sold like 4 years ago. I know we haven't talked, but yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just give you a call later. Can you imagine having a conversation like that? Well, I know most of you can, because that's a fairly typical situation with people where we really have failed to keep contact with our folks. So can you imagine not having practiced what it is that you're going to be saying to people? You just lost $15,000. That one single phone call was worth up to $15,000 to you, and you were practicing it on the person, right? Like if we go to a doctor, we couldn't imagine, we couldn't imagine that doctor practicing on us. No, they practiced in law school or medical school. That's the whole point, right? You have to prepare. So let's talk. How do we prepare? Purpose of the call. What is the purpose of my phone call? If my purpose is to schedule an appointment, then I need to know what my talking points are specific to scheduling that appointment. If my purpose is to find out if they need help with their tax assessed value, then I need to have it written out and understood that the purpose of my call and what questions that I'm going to be asking, right? If the purpose of my call is to help somebody find a home, right, then I need to know what it is I'm going to say. Here's the bottom line. As much as what you're going to say, you have to be prepared for the objections. And the only way you can do that is to write them all down and practice them. And listen, folks, if you don't want to have a partner to practice them, that's fine. Don't. Do it on a video, right? Video yourself. But here's the bottom line. You are in sales. Your job is to solve problems. And if you will take no for the answer first time out, then you're probably going to really struggle, right? So prepare yourself, practice and practice and practice so you know exactly what to say to get the intended outcome, and focus on every single objection that you can possibly think of. And I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to, not only are you going to crush it, but you're going to do it with a smile on your face, and you're going to be confident, and it's going to be amazing. Number 4 on my list, your physical and emotional state. Your physical and emotional state. If I'm going to prospect, my physical and emotional state have a massive impact on my success or failure in prospecting, right? So I touched on it just a little bit. Standing up, right, is a big deal, right? I'm wearing a coat. You guys know me. I'm a casual guy, right? I worked in corporate USA. I had to wear a suit and tie. I vowed that I wasn't going to do that. But I'm wearing a suit, right? Wearing a suit jacket. It makes me feel good, right? You hear Tony Robbins talking about, your pose. You're talking about your physical impact on your emotions. Okay? Smiling, listening to great music. What is your ritual? What's your routine to get yourself amped up and ready to make phone calls so that you can get on the phone and go, John, it's Todd. How are you? I know it's been forever since I talked to you. Hey, listen, I don't know if you saw, but 3 homes sold on your street in the last 6 months. Do you know what the new value of your home is? Right? Very different than, okay, right? Listen, beast mode. And then number 5, the most important, number 5, massive action. None of this stuff does anything until you get going. Pick the phone up, send the text messages, send the emails, do private messages. Whatever it is that you need to do, you've got to take massive action. So again, just to cover, block it out, put it on your calendar. If it's not on your calendar, it does not happen. Number 2, your environment matters, baby. Your environment matters. Get it set up, get it ready to go. Number 3, practice and prepare, making sure that you know exactly what the intent is, making sure you know exactly what to say, and then, of course, practicing the objections, because we don't take no for an answer. Number 4, your physical and emotional state matter. Smile, stand up, walk around, jump around, dress the part, have a mirror so that you can see what you're doing, because you got to be smiling, right? Have some music if that's what you need to do, but be a beast. Be a beast. And number 5, massive action. And as always, be distinctive.